So UbiSoft Connect is finally here. Although initially it was supposed to be the 29th, they bumped it up to the 27th. But what does that mean for our Ubisoft games? What's up with all these prizes, these awards, and what does that mean going forward? I'm Darkstrider, the YouTube Assassin. I've got your details inside, as well as what this all means. Now, before I get into all that, make sure that you are subscribed to this channel and you ring that bell so you never miss content. Look at that mastery level. I do stuff like this all the time where I'm giving you details, tricks, tips, and other hints to really maximize your game. Do you have 2,384 extra ability points? No? Would you like that? Keep it locked here. So Ubisoft, there was some confusion. We had the Ubisoft Club, and then we also had Uplay. So what they did was they merged the two together into UbiSoft Connect. All the older games that had Uplay will now only see UbiSoft Connect. The same thing with those that had the Ubisoft Club. Now, the reason to do this is just so that they could have all their ducks in a row. They could have everything where they needed it and whatnot. And according to them, they gave out massive amounts of prizes. They gave out thousands. Now, I looked at a bunch of my other games that I hadn't really gotten any prizes for, that I still had to work on, such as the Assassin's Creed 3, the remaster. And they did give me all the outfits, which was cool, the extra tool packs, the different, like convoy things, the Assassin's pack, the Initiate pack, all that stuff. And that's pretty cool. I appreciate that. They also gave, and if you look in your whole register or whatever of what you've got, it'll actually show that it gave you a higher level. And right now I have over 600 of those Ubisoft coins ready to be used when future games come out, like Assassin's Creed Valhalla and the brand new Watch Dogs game, Watch Dogs 3. Those are going to be running with UbiSoft Connect, and we already have a ton of coins that we could use now, and that's pretty amazing. But what the heck does that mean for the old games? It means for the old games, again, you're given all the prizes, you're given higher ranks, you're given all those coins. All you have to do is buy the game. If you look at a future game, you get a game, plug it in, and you'll automatically get it. The only thing is, when you look at all of the games, the one game that doesn't have any rewards, that it doesn't show, is Assassin's Creed Odyssey, which is really weird. I don't understand why it doesn't show those rewards. Now, I'm thinking maybe it does need a patch, because they did mention something about a patch for Assassin's Creed Odyssey. If it needs a patch, then they really have to come through right now with that, honestly. A lot of people have said that they got stuff taken away from Assassin's Creed Odyssey. That's not fair. And while I believe you, I don't understand why they did it. Now, the other thing that I'm kind of thinking about is why we need this patch for Assassin's Creed Odyssey. We actually got some special stuff in Odyssey that we didn't get for a lot of the other things. We got the Ezio set. They made that a limited time thing. So that should have been distributed to us. If it was kind of time locked in the game or in the club, then I could see why they would need a patch, because they wouldn't be able to give it to you. The other thing was the Sam's axe. When we had the old Ubisoft Club, we had Sam, and we got the axe from Sam, which was really wild. So that's another thing that I kind of want them to look into. I kind of want them to let us know that, they're going to give us that stuff. Now, I had already gotten the Ezio set, and as far as I can see, I've looked at everything. I've tried to think of everything that was in the Ubisoft Club before this Connect thing, and I didn't see anything that I had gotten from there disappeared from my inventory. So I don't know what the requirements were. Initially, I thought maybe it was like some kind of unlock or something. It was like it had to deal with like the time or the level. But then I started playing Watch Dogs and all the stuff was there, like minute one. You just obviously couldn't use it during certain levels or missions, but it's all there. So once again, I'm going to ask the community, like, what are you missing? Did anything get taken away? And if stuff got taken away, do you know why? I know a lot of people, you guys all come through, like Two Serious Dogs came through with a comment where he explained on yesterday's video exactly what UbiSoft Connect's intent was and why they were doing what they were doing. But the problem that we're seeing is that while they did come through with that stuff and they did give us thousands of prizes and you do have it all unlocked, what's going on with Odyssey? Again, I'm thinking it has to be patched. I would like to hear from you guys, though. Has anybody received the Ezio set, or has anybody received anything from the Ubisoft Club, the old Ubisoft Club, that should have actually been over here in this actual, like Connect? Are you receiving anything from Odyssey? Have anybody heard anything about Odyssey? That I don't understand. And I'm looking right now on my cell phone as we're recording this, and I'm looking at Assassin's Creed Odyssey. It says, impressive, you redeemed every reward for this game, and it shows rewards 0 of 0 redeemed, which is like really wild. And then looking at the stats and leaderboards, it shows me all my stats for the game, but it doesn't show anything else. It doesn't show what else anybody else has done, which is like really weird. Now, looking at my other games, I'll go out of this. I've got Assassin's Creed Chronicles China. I haven't even beaten that yet. And just looking at it, it shows that impressive, you redeemed every reward for this game. 4 out of 4 redeemed. And it gives me the breakdown. 2 out of 2 rares, 2 out of 2 commons. But it doesn't show anything like that. Let me look at Origins. Ooh, Origins actually has time-limited challenges that are going to be available soon. And then it shows the rewards, and it shows that I've got all that too. Now, it doesn't show any time-limited challenges for Odyssey whatsoever, which is kind of weird. Let's see, Far Cry New Dawn, 9 out of 9 redeemed. I never completed that game either, so I got all those rewards. And so forth and so on. I'm just going down the list. And it is pretty impressive. And it's across my PS4, my Xbox One, my PS3, my Xbox 360. It's showing my PC, all those games as well. And it shows that I've got everything, but in all situations, across all platforms, Odyssey doesn't have anything. So we really need to know, like, what is going on with Odyssey? Why is that the only one? And, you know, what does this mean for, like, all future games or games that you purchase? I want you guys to, like, take a look at your stuff. I've got Odyssey, Chronicles, Origins, Far Cry New Dawn, Watch Dogs 1 and 2, Unity, 3, the Ezio Collection, Far Cry 5, 4, 3, Syndicate, Far Cry Primal, The Division, Watch Dogs. I think that's all the ones that I own that I'm looking at. Yeah, that's all the ones that I own. Which ones do you own? Let me know if you own The Division 2 or any of the other games that I didn't name off. And let me know if you got the rewards, or also let me know if you see that thing where it says impressive, you redeemed every reward for this game, but it shows 0 of 0. I'd like to kind of contact Ubisoft and give them this information and just really get an idea of what's going on. Like, I really want to know directly what their plan is with Odyssey, and especially anybody who gets Odyssey now, because there are people who have never played Odyssey, honestly. If you buy it now, what is that looking like for what you want to do in the future for your gameplay? Are you going to get those rewards? I'd love to know. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe. It helps the channel out an awful lot. As always, I want to thank each and every one of you for watching. And until the next one, you take care.